Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. It's the day of the draft. The Hornets have the number 2 pick. The last time we had this high of a pick, we did pretty well with LaMelo Ball, so I have high expectations. I will be working during the draft, but I will provide my reaction to not only this pick, but all the other picks we have in the draft, because I believe we have 3 or 4 picks in the 2023 NBA draft. But the most important one, obviously, is the number 2 overall pick and our decision between Scoot Henderson and Brandon Miller. My opinion, my humble opinion, and as a Hornet super fan, as someone who's been watching them for a while, is we should draft Scoot Henderson. There's too much information, there's too much buzz around Scoot Henderson to not draft this guy. There's multiple teams trying to trade up in the draft to draft this guy. You have not heard the same thing about Brandon Miller. That is my main census right now, is that there's all of these teams like the Pelicans. I heard about, I forget the other team that wanted to trade up for the opportunity to draft Scoot Henderson. There's a reason they want to do that. It's because he's a really good player. And I'm not saying that Brandon Miller isn't a great player. I think he's great as well. And if we draft Brandon Miller, he will be fine for us. But my opinion is Scoot Henderson, and I think he will help our franchise more than Brandon Miller will. Obviously, I don't know a damn thing. All these experts that you'll see on ESPN or TNT, they don't know a damn thing either about how well these players are going to be in the NBA. So again, take this with a grain of salt, but as a Hornet super fan and as someone who wants our team to succeed and get past this little slump that we're in, I think Scoot Henderson helps that. LaMelo has proven that he's a great catch-and-shoot player. Scoot Henderson, although I reacted to his highlights the other day and he didn't do much catch and shooting, he can distribute the ball. He can play defense. He's a tough, hard-nosed player. I think he will help our team immensely. And looking at our future, we have Miles Bridges. We have P.J. Washington. They are young. And obviously we have to re-sign Miles Bridges. But to put Brandon Miller into a crowded front court when we already have great young players there, I don't know if that helps his development, and I don't know if that helps our team in the future. I don't know if that helps PJ. If I'm a great player and I just had a great season, I was healthy most of the season as PJ Washington was, I produced, I was efficient, and my franchise, my team drafts a player at my position, how would I feel? I would feel pretty shitty. So I think, the general, what everybody thinks right now is Scoot Henderson. Yesterday, it was not the case. Yesterday, it was Brandon Miller. All these reports were saying that the Hornets are going to draft Miller at 2. Now, today it comes out that the Hornets are strongly thinking about Scoot instead, and the drafting odds have shifted that way as well. So I think it will be Scoot at number 2, and that's what it should be. Unless, like I said in the Zion video that I made a couple days ago, unless it's a trade for a proven younger guy. So if it's a proven guy, probably in his 3rd, 4th, 5th year, like Brandon Ingram, Zion, or something like those players that are proven in this league, I am fine with that. But that's only if we're giving up number 2 and Gordon Hayward. If it's something like Gordon Hayward, P.J. Washington, Terry Rozier at number 2 for Zion Williamson, that's not a good trade. We can get a lot more for each of those players respectively. So that's my opinion on this draft. We'll see what actually happens. I'll give you my reaction later on in the night. And hopefully the Hornets don't fuck this up like we usually do.